in time for broadcasting the Detroit 24 broadcast for Detroit Tigers home opener. Here is your starting lineup for Detroit Tigers. Batting first, right fielder Matt Vierling. Batting second, playing second base, Andy Ibanez. Playing first would be Spencer Torkelson. Playing left, we got Riley Green. Batting third, we got the new Tiger, DH, Mark Cannon. We got third base, Gio Shishada. And batting eighth, the catcher, Jake Rogers. Batting ninth, the shortstop, Javier Baez. And batting glass, the center field is Parker Meadows. And your starting pitcher is Tarek Skubal. And my pick to stick will be Matt Vierling.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello.
What's up? So today we have a very short episode because I got to bail. So speaking of the Tigers, seeing how your brother was just announcing the names, they've been on a little tear the last 2 days, man.
A little tear for the last 2 days.
Yeah, exactly. But what I'm saying is they're actually putting up some runs on the board.
Yeah, let's preface that by saying they went 19 innings without scoring a run.
Correct. This is why it's a big deal, John. So calm down.
What's the scene from Major Leagues where he's like, if you win one more, that's 3 in a row. That's called a winning streak. It has happened before.
So we didn't score a run for 19 innings, and then we've put up 21 runs in 2 games against the defending National League champions at that.
That's great.
So, yeah, it's been a nice 2 days season, in my household.
You're still right above 500, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine for early season. Working out the kinks.
Yeah, we're there. Baez was 4 for 5 yesterday. Richard.
Yes, listen, I know that you like to support this guy with your heart, but his numbers are hot garbage, even though he had a 4 for 5 yesterday.
Yeah, he's still not batting 200, even going 4 for 5. So.
Yeah, like I read an article yesterday. So statistically, he is the worst baseball player in the MLB right now, and that's pretty sad for us bloated ass contract.
Both. It's both. He's not good. He's not good.
He used to be really
talk
good.
About somebody who's playing good. Shota, first 9 games, 0.84 ERA. Hasn't been done since 1913.
Yeah, that kid's balling. How about Tarek Skubal?
That's who I thought you were going to bring up. I've been waiting for that one.
Yep, 10-0 in his last 14 starts, over 100 strikeouts.
Dude's beast.
Yeah, that's my dude. I got a huge name for that guy.
He's going to be something special. He's got some nasty stuff.
I think he is something special. I don't think it's good.
Yeah,
I think he's arrived.
Absolutely.
I think he's arrived.
I think that is your talking point in Detroit.
Yep.
Sure.
I think the whole pitching staff is a talking point. I mean, look at Reese Olson the other day. Look at Jack Flaherty. I mean, Reese Olson is the only pitcher in Major League Baseball history to go 4-0 or to go 0-4 and have I forgot what it was. It was 0-4 with a sub 2.25 ERA. Like, this dude gets no run support.
Yeah, and they lost to the Marlins 1-0, and then the next day they lost 2-0.
Right.
It's tough.
Super tough. So, I mean, I don't know.
It's good to have a good bullpen, but you need runs.
Yeah, you'll never win a game. You'll never win a game if you can't score a run. Yeah. I mean, as cliche and as dumb as that sounds, it's true.
It's one of the most true things in baseball.
Right.
You could win a game 1-0. Anything less than that, it's an L.
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of that, how about the Yankees? Juan Soto the other day.
Oh, yeah. Balling out, man. Everybody seems to be, it's the Yankees have put together that dynamic duo home run hitting squad before. And I think this is the first time where like both of them are hitting at the same time. Stanton's even hitting. He's came around. He's hitting. So now we have 3 guys in the lineup that are hitting to their potential, and we're scoring runs. We've had some great Luis Gill, you guys mentioned earlier. He's been around our system for a while, but he's finally coming up and making a scene out of it.
He had 14 Ks that last start.
Yeah, he looked really good.
Yankees rookie record, and actually El Duque was in the stands that day when he broke that record. Who had, and he was the guy before him that had the record.
Old
Yankees are scary.
Yeah, they look good. They look good from top to bottom.
What about the Phillies?
Got to stay healthy. So,
yeah, the Phillies are.
What about the Phillies, guys?
Yeah,
33.
Yeah, they
got the best record in baseball right now.
Phillies they good? They need to be playing well. They've got the payroll, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, I'm
the Yankees too.
I'm more worried about the Phillies in the playoffs. That's where I worry about them. Honestly, I think they do better as not a top seed, but they're going to tear off games like this. They got a tough division. Even when they're not playing well, they beat up on each other. So we'll see. It's a long season.
Yeah, I mean, I can't watch the NL East has a few juggernauts and then a few dog shit teams. So
yeah, we wouldn't know because we can't watch the Atlanta Braves because Bally Sports is a bunch of freaking garbage.
I get the Orioles get blocked out here, so I get the Braves games now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
the Yankees play the Orioles multiple times a year, so
yeah. Well, the Braves are blacked out here in Middle Tennessee for some reason. Also, Bally Sports is in a dispute with the Comcast, and so we can't stream it either. So
yeah, they just canceled. Or at least here in Detroit, they had Bally just was off Comcast like on a Wednesday, like just a random day. It was no longer there. So I don't know.
I feel like they would figure something out before doing drastic measures like that.
Right.
I think Bally's not paying their bills, and then
they're not.
Oh, I don't know. The only people that it hurts are the fans. And if you're trying to grow baseball, they're making it awful hard to watch.
True.
They're making it very hard to watch.
I agree. I don't see why you can't. If you have to have a blackout game, you can't black out the Dodgers on the East Coast and the Braves on the West Coast. You know, if you have to do something, just make it so it's not like the most local team for an area that doesn't have a baseball team.
Or black out the ESPN games only, because almost everyone has ESPN, or ESPN is easy to find on the internet.
Yeah.
Black out the ESPN games and let the rest go. And if you have MLB, and if you have at that, nothing should be blacked out if you pay for that.
Right. You should get everything, which you're paying for anyways. I don't see how they can justify a blackout game.
Yeah, that's a whole nother
discussion.
Yeah.
True. But baseball is
what about
to turn that corner, getting exciting. What's up, Ollie?
About Scotty Scheffler, guys. Gets thrown in jail.
How old is he?
I don't know if I'm stepping over you guys. My
mid-30s, 35, 36.
Scheffler? No, Scheffler's in his late 20s.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah, so he did his warm-ups in his jail cell and then went out and shot a 66. Wow. Yeah,
it's my guess that those charges are going to be dropped.
Sure,
yeah, and the body cam footage doesn't lie, and I think I don't know, and knowing what kind of person Scheffler is, I don't think he was maliciously disobeying the police. And if you watch him after, like during his round and after his round, there's a lot of police officers that came up to him and shook his hand and like he was being cool with the cops. So I think it was a misunderstanding. I think it was dark. I don't think, and he's not a very recognizable face, right? So I don't know that cop maybe just didn't recognize who he was.
I don't think he did because and this is all hearsay, but I read that one of the other police officers asked the arresting officer, do you know who you arrested?
Right.
And that was caught on body cam or whatever. But again, I didn't hear that firsthand. It's just hearsay. You know how the internet is.
Right.
But if that's true, and also I read that Scheffler had already been through the accident scene and they waved him through. So when he came by the second time, he just assumed and went around, and then I believe it was just an overzealous cop, and then
and like I said, the body cam footage just doesn't lie. Like, you can't fake that. So when I think it was a misunderstanding, and it also was raining. It was dark. Like, it's hard to hear people. If you have your windows up in your car, and I think it was a misunderstanding. And then also the way that the police at the tournament were interacting with him. I don't like if he would have actually resisted arrest and was in the wrong. I don't think those cops would have been as cool to him and I don't think he would have been as cool to the cops as he was.
Right.
So, but yeah, it's amazing. I mean, my man was literally doing his warm up in a jail cell, and then an hour later was out playing around in a major. So that's one of the more crazy stories I've ever seen.
Yeah, I saw an interview with him. He said it took him a while to get his nerves back together.
Well, yeah, could you imagine?
Yeah.
Like, he was in handcuffs. And then the funny part is those guys had those mugshot T-shirts already going Friday afternoon. So that was quite funny.
Nuts. Yeah, I saw a highlight. Tiger Woods almost hit a hole in one, man. He laid it up about this far away from the cup.
Yeah, he was still +8, I believe.
Yeah. Did he not make the...
He did not
make the cut.
He did not.
Yeah, I haven't been following, but I brought it up here. Looks like Scheffler is -7 right now.
Yeah, he had a rough day yesterday. I think he shot 73 or 74.
I thought he had -15, three-way tie.
Yeah, Morikawa and Xander Schauffele are playing really well right now. I don't know. DeChambeau had a nice day yesterday, but again, that was Saturday. These live guys don't usually play well on Sunday, so we'll see what he's doing. But he's at -13, I believe. So a little bit of drama there.
All right. Well, there's a couple big Game 7s tonight, man. Jason and John, what do you got?
He said it perfectly. A couple big Game 7s. Could go either way. Both teams have won by double digits in multiple times in both series. So
I think the Timberwolves and the Nuggets, it was whoever had won the game was a blowout, right?
I think so. I remember, yeah.
Yeah, the last game, the Timberwolves won 115-70. What the hell happened there? Every game is, I think it's all been double-digit wins. And here we are at Game 7, so it will be interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully the Knicks pull it out. We'll see. We will see.
That Pacers team is good.
Yeah, they're scrappy.
I'm a big fan of that team, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, they're fun to watch when they got it clicking.
For sure.
But tomorrow there's a Game 7 in NHL land.
Rangers moved on.
Yeah, what's going on in New York, man?
Heck yeah, New York's hot right now. Take it when we can get it.
Well, fortunate thing for the New York haters, man. First round, y'all are out anyway, so it's all good.
I would not take Richard's word to DraftKings.
I mean,
they're playing for in the second round to go.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah.
And
well,
the Rangers just went
that was kind of more of a shot towards the Yankees.
Yeah.
Yeah. This year's world champs, you mean?
Speaking of hate, and John, you want to get on Caitlin Clark?
Yeah, bro.
We've had quite a discussion about this.
Yeah, she's played well yesterday, but I think she has. I've watched a couple of highlights and a couple of little bit here and there of the games. When I see them, it looks like she didn't expect the defense to be as firm as it is. Like she can't just slice to the lane. I haven't seen any of that. And then, but this last game, she looked for the pass first, and it opened up her shot. And she shot well. She passed even better. Hopefully, she continues to do that.
Yeah,
she doesn't have much of a role around her.
Adjust her game.
Yeah, it's tougher. It's tougher. They're bigger. They're badder. They're stronger. You know, they're just everything at that.
Well,
point.
yeah, it's the next level, right? Like,
and it's a big jump. It's not like college guys that are big. They're still like full-grown men. I feel like college women to professional women is a bigger jump.
Yeah, because it's the elite of the elite.
Yeah. So that was, which it looks like she'll get it. Just give her some time, like you guys have been telling me, and we'll see what she can do. Hopefully she stays away from the turnovers. I think she tried to force it too much.
Yeah, and I wonder how much of that was just pressure of her knowing that she
wanted to drop 50 in her first game.
Exactly, yeah.
Right. And there would be people out there saying, like, if she didn't do that, that she's there's so much pressure on her.
But the potential is there.
Right.
Yeah, you could see it. You just got to watch it, which is like you told me the other day. You're actually checking in on this. You're watching it. And no matter what side of it that you're on, you're paying attention to it. It's
right.
Exceeding.
What are we talking about right now? The WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
What were we arguing about the other day? It was NFL schedule release day, and you and I were arguing about Caitlin Clark for an hour or so, not talking about the NFL. Like, regardless, she's put WNBA back on the map, and that's
absolutely,
and that's remarkable.
That's a big feat. So, props to her, and hopefully they continue to do so. Get us another talking point.
Yeah, I agree. But she has been getting beat up. I saw I didn't get to watch the game yesterday, but she ran into a screen and the girl knocked her over, and then
they're bigger, man.
Yeah, and then that same girl like did a fake pass, and Caitlin Clark fell over. So
and I feel like these women have that's what they do for a profession is they study this game, no matter what their athletic ability is. In college, she was able to fake one way and go the other way, and it didn't seem like a lot of girls were able to lock it up. But these women that study the game all the time as a profession, they're not having it. And then they find ways to beat her up, like, oh, we'll set a screen and knock you on your ass, and that's going to take a confidence chip out of her. So
right.
It's a different league, and I think I've never seen this league before. Never paid attention to it, so
it's been around, but it's actually fun. And the little rivalries that are starting to come up, even
for
without
the NBA.
Yeah, like even without
Magic. That was a whole spark for the NBA, and that blossomed from college.
Yeah, and I think Cameron Brink and Plum have a little rivalry going. I think there's a big Brink fouled Plum, and she got up and started talking. So, I mean, Caitlin Clark aside, these other girls are balling too. Like, it's fun.
Yeah,
I never thought I would say that, but the WNBA is actually fun.
Yeah, it's getting some traction.
All right, I want to talk about the NFL schedule release here for a second, and then we got to close it down because I got bailed. But the two games I want to talk about are first two games of the year. We had the Ravens and the Chiefs. With whoever wins the Super Bowl has the honor of opening up the NFL. This year, the Ravens are visiting the Chiefs, and I think the Chiefs are going to probably have their hands full. But again, it's early, so that team is dynamic, especially going down the stretch. But I think the Ravens will probably run all over the Chiefs. I hope, anyways. And then the second game, Friday evening, is in Brazil, and it's the Green Bay Packers and the Eagles. That should be another very good game.
With no green. That stadium doesn't allow you to wear green in it that they're playing in. I don't know.
What?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, the soccer team that plays there, their rival is green, so the stadium has banned the color green.
Even for football?
I don't know. Look it up. I don't know.
That'd be pretty funny. All these Packer fans not allowed to wear their colors.
There, so.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Jordan Love comes out and does. I'm interested to see Jordan Love's second full season and what he's going to do.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, that's going to be a great game. Yeah, the first game, I can't stomach looking at either the Ravens or the Chiefs, so but of course I will watch.
It's Derrick Henry's first game on the Ravens.
Yeah, I'd like to see Derrick Henry do well in Baltimore.
Yeah, with him in the backfield, man, it's almost not even going to be fair. That's why I think they're going to run all over the Chiefs.
That's probably their game plan.
Yeah. How do you stop a running back like that when the quarterback's a running back also?
Well, when you can't stack the box. You got to keep it spread out.
Yeah.
It's tough.
And that's when Derrick Henry's going to hit those massive holes.
Yeah, dude.
Good luck trying to tackle that beast.
Run somebody over, and then he's like one DB and him in front of the end zone.
And he's going to be motivated too. This is finally his shot to do it, like with a good team.
Right. Exactly. It's not even going to be fair. All right, you guys got anything else before we shut her down? All right, we'll see you next Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday, fellas. And
Go Yankees.
NBR Nation, peace out. Thanks for joining us.